Hello everyone, I'm John Russell and welcome to Craft Art Collectibles YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to continue painting the Reed Spring Grist Watermill. I've already painted a couple sessions on this. I've got some paints already mixed up, so let's get going. Up here a little bit, right there, because we're going to be working on this section right through here along with the water right here. So let's get going. Hand me the brushes from over there, honey. My daughter is actually here homeschooling.
Glass jar?
If you want to bring all three of them over here, you can.
That's a lot of paper.
So she's going to be learning this. All the same, she's been learning how to paint for years. But, talk about doing the YouTube channel. Alright. So, we have a few different greens, a little brown, and some blue. Now, one thing I noticed that I didn't like is that I covered up too much of the sky. So, what we are going to do is add a little more sky back. That's a good thing about these paintings. You can always fix mistakes.
Don't want to get your mouse dirty.
Oh no, it's all right there.
Okay.
So, I got some sky color mixed up, and I am just going to grab a Actually, I'm going to show you the brush that I'm using. Not really seeing the one I want though. But this is the one I'm going to use right here just to paint some sky in. Let's see if I can see that here. Right there. And it's not a big deal. All I did was mix some blue and white. And I'm going to paint, actually I'm going to have to add some more white to that. And I did warn everybody, I am colorblind. A little bit dark there. A little bit too dark. So,
I think I like that sky blue.
I'm just going to add some white to it.
That's more
and
white.
we'll mix it up real quick. Sorry I didn't at least check my colors before we got started. That's all right. As you can see, all I'm doing is my little tool here. I call it a trowel, but you can call it whatever you want. Knife, trowel, blade. You can call it corn if you want, I don't care. Needs to go way lighter too, huh? Oh, not necessarily.
I didn't see.
Now, each time I mix this up with some extra, I'll throw in a little bit more thinner. paint some sky all the way across there if I have to. And one of my buddies mentioned the fact that not everybody wants to sit there and watch me paint sky for 15 minutes. So I have actually downloaded some, and I know that. I loaded some editing software, and I'm going to have to teach myself how to use it. I'm going to have to teach myself how to use it. Now again, there's going to be trees all in front of here. Like I said, I'm using this 16. I do not know anything about brushes. I just pick a brush up and I use it. Depending on what I want to accomplish. As I said, I think I covered too much of the sky up. So we're going to correct a little bit of that. I'll have some more trees coming through here. There's a big tree right there with branches coming through. Not too biggie. I like this color blue too. Don't you?
Yep. It's beautiful blue.
And really, I'm not trying to get all fancy with that.
It's cool how you could cover that up, because usually you would be able to see through it a little. And there's only a little you can see.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're right. Because the yellow really tends to show through. Yellow's really hard to cover up. Alright, like I said, I'm going to bring some more trees up into this sky, just not as heavy.
Yeah, like a little bit of a lighter color.
I'm not sure how much that you can see what I'm doing down there, but and I'll be covering up a good portion of that frame, probably about 3/4 of an inch to an inch all the way around. There's various spots where the light's going to be shining through. I don't know if you can see how I'm just dabbing that in, letting the light shine through, or clouds shine through. I'm getting ready to paint some more trees up and through here anyway. Alright.
It kind of also looks like mist.
I'm going to start working on a little bit of this because I want to brighten this up. The sun's got a shine on it. It's not quite shining on it yet. Alright, back up here, I already got some of this. Now I tend to like to clean up my stuff a little bit here. I don't mind mixing my colors, but when I want something to be a certain color, I want it to be a certain color. All right, honey. Okay. I see what you're doing. All right, so when you go back, make sure that you level that back out. You see how that? You see that? Right there. And then use the forward, the back to raise and lower. But the thing is, you want to make sure that you're getting all that sky in there that I'm working on. Right? It's all right. We can clean you up. All right. All right. So, actually, she's supposed to be in there working on something. Have you gotten all your stuff done yet?
I only have like 3 things left.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good. Pretty darn good.
And I love all my dad's paintings. They're really cool.
Well, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm going to get back up in here, and I'm going to be painting some of this. As you can see that bright green there, I'm putting some in.
Might not want to scratch your painting.
It's not going to scratch it.
No, I thought it would, because that's glass.
No. I could turn it into a drum right now. All right, so I'm going to add some of this bright green up in here because we want the sun to shine through. I got some trees coming in here, but I gotta brighten it up. Alright, now I'm just going to fan some of this in. Now, it doesn't have to be. I definitely wanted to get this real bright along this top end. Because that's really what's going to make this part of the painting pop when I get done with it. Bit. Alright, let me bring some more in here. Now, I mean, because the waterfall's going right here. We got some grass going in between the waterfall and the mill, which is right here. Watermill, or the building and the actual wheel is right here. But this is all pretty green through here. So let's go ahead and spread some more through here, and we can darken it up where we need. Little light, little dark, little light, little dark. And really, once we get into this section right here, the water gets lost. Although I could make it keep running through, but it pretty much gets lost.
You actually should do that because
the creek actually runs through like right here.
Yeah, you should do like.
Let's see, and I'll show the painting here in a minute. We'll see. I'll use this up here. I really just wanted to work on this corner of the painting. So what I'm going to do is break out my brush here in a second. Wipe it down. Get as much of this stuff off my brush as I can. Alright. That there. That's alright.
Looks like a big old chunk of green.
So wonder there isn't sparkles everywhere. Alright. Now I wanted to throw a couple more hints of tree back up in there. Not many though. So, what I am going to do is, I will be using this. Let me go ahead and rinse these out real quick. All right. Got a bigger jar for these bigger brushes somewhere around here. It's in the other room. I have to go look for that because it's kind of hard to get my.
Want me to look for it?
You can if you want. Mom said she's picking up the packet after work, so we don't have to walk down there. But if you get all your stuff done, you can go to the park, or you guys can go. Down to the bike trail. Tons of bike trails around here.
Is this again?
No. That's thinner. But it's actually in a coffee can.
Oh.
Alright, let me load up here. I am going to put in a little bit more darkness. Prep my brush here for the right kind of. I got all kinds of brushes. This one I've spread out where it'll give me like different kinds of dots everywhere. And the perception of leaves.
go downstairs because I couldn't find it. But that's okay.
Just blend that back up through there again. Drop in some stuff. Now I'm basically going to come in with some brighter colors right over the top of that. One more time, then we'll bring the tree up through there. Okay. Come over here a little bit further. Alright, now let's grab some more of that bright green. Alright. And I'm not going to use a big brush. I'm just going to make a few highlights because there's actually a tree that comes up back here right next to the waterfall. And then another big tree that comes up right here. Another tree on the other side of it. So there's trees everywhere. They got stuff. So I'm just going to touch it here and there. Now what I'm going to probably do is bring these trunks up, one in the back, and give it some leaves. Not a whole lot though. because I don't want it blending into anything that I'm doing over here already. I'm just kind of doing it random. Alright, I'm going to do a couple other videos. I got to finish some paintings. It's not much. I have my starfish painting to finish. So it's coming right after this one. This one's going to have to probably sit for a little while. Like I said, I'm going to bring this stuff over close to where the mill house is. And then I'll start working on that at a different, in one of the future videos. As soon as I get done working this corner in, I'll be working on this, some of the ground, and the water, because the water, these two water sources meet up down further. So I'll be painting that in at a different time, further down the line. I just want to give the hint of things going on back there. All right, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go ahead and bring in some trees. And I got one big one. It comes all the way, two of them actually. They go all the way out of the top of the painting. So what I'm going to do I got some brown and black here. And I'm going to start off with some of these dark ones here. Like this one goes all the way up out of the, all the way up out. It comes in right next to this other tree here. Now granted, I just painted this blue, so I want to keep wiping off my trash. Get a little thinner on this. I want it to roll right over the top of that. All of it. I wipe off my brush every time I go to pick up some new paint. And I'm just working on the shape of this one coming in here.
And then there's like something down at the bottom.
Well, I'm not even painting that one, honey. I'm actually painting that one right there.
This one?
Yep, that one right there. And then there's another big one that comes in right here next to it. And it's like, all you can see is the root of it, though. But I'm going to put it in there. Yeah.
And then there's a trail going right in between.
There's this tree right here. Just basic shapes. Like I said, I'm no pro. I can't speed paint. And chances are most of this is all going to be covered up. Just by a little bit of foliage. Not a whole bunch. Long, tall, skinny tree. There's hardly any leaves on it all the way up. Most all that stuff is coming down. I got another big tree right here. It actually comes all the way down to about right there. I'm just going to give this the half. General idea where it's going to go in. All that'll get covered up. It actually splits right here at the top. Alright. But for the time being, we got another tree coming in right here. That's a dark tree. Dark, dark, dark. So let's mix up some stuff. I need a little thinner. Alright, now this other tree It actually comes in right next to here. Let's say right there. And splits off. Yeah. I think. Like I said, I'm colorblind, so it's hard for me to see all this stuff here. But for the most part, this is all going to get leaves and stuff here. So this will all be covered up, at least this area of it. So I am going to put a few branches in here. And then we will work on this grass and the shading right here, because there's some stuff going on around it. And you definitely can see it. All right. Continue on here. You know what? I'm going to use another brush. It's a little tighter. I've had some of these brushes for so long. I need new brushes. I don't get new brushes though. He had a friend buy me some brushes one time. Long, long time ago. I can still... Better not sing. Copyright laws. Yeah. Alright, so... Head out here. Like I said, most of this is all going to get covered up. So, let's get some. Stuff going on. Little things here and there. What time we at, honey?
At 38 minutes and 31 seconds.
38 minutes. Huh. Well. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yep.
Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some little bit of dark green here. I got to work these branches a little bit to a point where it looks like a tree. So I'll layer it a little bit, put a little bit down, move it around. All right. So what I get, I just got some green mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and just use the brush that I had. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm using this brush right here. It's already got some brighter green on it, with just a variation of the same green. That's it. And I'm going to start bringing some stuff in here. Yeah, see, I might have to wait. get some variation going on here. Yeah, just not going to be able to throw this one together and make it work. I'm going to have to work at this to make this tree stand out. A little light, a little dark. Chances are I won't get to the second layer on this before this phone dies out on me.
We're at 42 minutes and 18 seconds.
Oh, my hand's going to sleep. Now, just like I said, you'll only see part of this tree because this one right here in front goes right up in front of it. But you still have to get this to look like a tree back here. And that's what I will do. Okay. Alright, this phone is getting ready to shut me down here in a little bit. So I'll be taking another video. Not too much further past this one. But I'm going to work in another painting and probably another artifact video. I have a bunch of bottles to show. Bunch of bottles. I'll keep working though until this one dies. starting to look kind of like a tree.
It already looks like a tree.
Well, good. That was the intention. There's actually another tree comes up on this side of the bank and goes across it too with some branches. So, you know, it is what it is. So, layering of one thing after the other. It's just a matter of when I start getting to the final look. We'll get to the final